Hello and welcome to today's Tanya Shiur. Today is Rosh Chodesh. It is Lamed ניסן, and we are holding in the middle of chapter 43. The Alter Rebbe yesterday spoke about the two types of fear a person can have. There's the Yira Tata, the lower fear, and then there's the Yira Ilah, a much higher level of fear. Today we're going to speak about the two levels of similar to fear, but opposite fear, which is love. Two levels of love. In love there are two levels. Ava Rabba v'Avos Eilam. There's the level of Ava Rabba, a great love, and Avos Eilam, the love of the world. Ava Rabba hi Ava b'Tanugim. If you guys could just mute your background, so just earbuds for the other guy to hear. Either Avi or Yisachar, whichever one it is. You just mute the background. So again, there's two types of love. There's Ava Rabba, which is the higher level, and Avos Eilam, the lower level. Ava Rabba, Ava b'Tainugim. Ava Rabba is a love of Tainugim in the sense that you enjoy it. You really cleave. You want to cleave to Hashem for Hashem Himself. V'hu shall have his Eilam me'aleh. This is like a fiery flame of that rises on its own, right? What does that mean? That you're not the one making that love. Rather, it comes from Hashem. This Ava Rabba, it'll only come to a person after he has, like we said yesterday, the prerequisite, which is the level of fear. When a person has the higher level of fear, then Hashem will gift him, He will grant him the higher level of love. Matana comes like a matana, a present, right? Lamishu shalom b'ira, to a person who is complete in his fear. Kanaida al Maimar Azal, like it's known about the Maimar Azal. What do they say? Darkei shel ish lachzer achar isha. It's the way, it's the normal way that a man should be going after the woman. She'ava nikris ish v'zachar k'moshkasu zachar chastei, yeah, or zecher chastei. V'isha yiras Hashem kanaida. That it's a known thing that, right, the man will always be going after the woman, right? So too in our case, we explain that the fear is the level of a woman, and love is the level of a man, because he's like drawn after the woman, correct? So too, what are we saying here? That only when a person has the higher level of fear, then automatically the love will be drawn after that. So when a person has the level of Isha, which is the level of fear, then what will come afterwards? The level of love Hashem will grant him as a gift. What about if you don't have the Yira? You don't have any fear at all. Then you cannot come to this high level of love, because it's such a high level that you have to first have fear. Why? This level of love that Hashem is giving you as a present comes from the world of Atzilus. By Atzilus, it's so close to Hashem, there's no separation, that you have to have a certain level of fear in order to get that to that level. So that was all the higher level of Ava Rabba, which is harder to get to because you have to first have the Yira, and only then it'll come to you as a present. What about the lower level? The lower level of Ava Eilam is the level. Why is it called Avos Eilam, the love of the world? Because you love the world? No, because you love Hashem based out of the things you see in the world, right? Avos Eilam, Ava Rabba is a much higher level. Avos Eilam was looking at the world, saying, "Wow! Every day I wake up. Every day I'm healthy. Every day the stars come out at night, and the sun rises every morning, and the water is always there. The rivers are flowing, and you see Hashem's nature, the way Hashem runs the world, and from there you build a great love to Hashem. Hashem is unlimited. He fills all the worlds and surrounds all the worlds, and everything is compared to nothing compared to Him. Right? We gave an example. This bittul that you should feel in connection to Hashem should be the same bittul that you could think of regarding the energy that a person has to speak, right? So when I speak, I could almost speak for unlimited time. I could speak for hours, maybe even a full day, and I'll barely be tired, right? Why? Because speaking is a very easy thing to do, and you have so much speech, it's like unlimited. But but at the end of the day, my words can, if I speak for too long, right, what's going to happen? Then I just won't be able to anymore, right? But what about the ability that I have to speak, the power the power that I have to speak, the actual power that I have, is that like a limited thing? No, it's unlimited. So, and now we're saying it's about Hashem. Hashem's powers. What? How did Hashem create the world with Asar Ma'aris, with the 10 words, right? Those 10 speeches. So Hashem has unlimited speech, and He created the world with speech. Therefore, the world is so nullified and so nothing compared to Hashem. Asher al Yidei Sbayr Nuzu, when a person contemplates how great Hashem is and how He is compared to nothing to Hashem, Mimela Tispashet Ma Midas Ahava Shebenefesh Milusha. Automatically, what will happen? A great love will come out for Hashem. Tahainu Shalitis Labish Bishum Davar Anna Tainu Gashmi Aruchni Laava Isai V'le Lachpatz Klal Shum Davar Ba'ilam Bilti Hashem Levadim Makar Achaim Shall Call Tanugim. So when a person will realize how great Hashem is, he'll say, oh, all my taivis, my ice cream, the videos I watch, the games I play, those are nice, but I don't care about them anymore because I have such a stronger connection with something real, something that I really, really love, which is what Hashem. Because all those things, the sports he plays, the videos he watches, the food he eats, the games he plays, all those things, where do they come from? Hashem. And he could connect to Hashem directly, so he has a great love for Hashem. And everything else he drops, and he only has a love for Hashem. Like it says in the pasuk, Mili Bashamayim. This is like a person talking. He says, who else do I have in the heavens? There's only Hashem. The imcha lechafasti ba'aretz. And there's nothing that I desire with you. Meaning, regarding the earth, I don't want anything to do with the earth, the physicality. All I want is Hashem. That's the taiva I have. Like it says, Kala she'eri u'levavi, my flesh and my heart yearn out for you. Sur levavi v'chelki. You are the rock of my portion. Yeah? Like we explained elsewhere, that Hashem is our entire being, and that's why the person will have a love for Hashem. So even a person who he doesn't have the higher level of love, and let's say he doesn't even have like physical taivis. He doesn't like certain things. He doesn't like food. He doesn't like money. He doesn't like games. He doesn't like trips. He doesn't like spiritual physical things. So in a way, you could say a regular person has love, but it's just directed at the wrong thing. So now you have to shift it over and redirect it. What about a person who doesn't even have love? The Alter Rebbe says, even a person like this, if he really contemplates how great Hashem is, he will get to the level of love, and he will come to at least a lower level and love Hashem in order to help him serve Hashem properly. And that concludes today's Tanya. So in summary, we said yesterday about the 2 levels of fear, higher and lower. Today we spoke about 2 levels of love, and the lower level of love can be done by anybody, as opposed to the higher level of love. It'll only come to you as a gift if you have first the prerequisite of having the higher level of fear. And that concludes today's Tanya. Thank you for joining today's Tanya Shiur. Have a good Shabbos and a good Chodesh.